Hi, I'm Pablo.
My name's Tyrone.
I'm Uniqua.
I'm TASHA. And my name's Austin.
And we're your backyard friends, the Backyardigans. Together in the backyard again. In the place where we belong. Or we'll probably sing a song. And we'll maybe dance along. We've got the whole wide world in our yard to explore. We always find things we've never seen before. That's why every day we're back for more with your friends, the Backyardigans. The Master Retriever.
Oh, hey, it's me, Uniqua. I've got all these books because I'm a librarian. Being a librarian is the best job in the world because I get to be around my favorite things, books. When someone wants to borrow a book from the library, I check it out, like this. See? Now you know when you're supposed to bring your book back. And when you do, I check it back in. And then I put the book back on the shelf so somebody else can borrow it. It's just great being a librarian, except for one thing. Sometimes somebody checks out a book but doesn't bring it back. When that happens, there's only one thing a librarian can do: get that book back. And that's why I'm not just a librarian. I am the Masked Retriever, and I'll get that book back.
I am a great librarian. I'm full of information. I know every book on every shelf and every stack. They're here for you to borrow, so come on in and take them. But you better keep track when it's time to bring them back. 'Cause sometimes I become the Masked Retriever, hunting down books that are missing, lost, or late. The Masked Retriever, I am the Masked Retriever. I find them even if they're hiding in another state. People think librarians are glamorous and stylish. We always look so elegant, we aim to please. Yes, of course, that's true, but it's not the whole story. 'Cause I have a secret side, a side that no one ever sees. Yes, sometimes I become the Masked Retriever, hunting down borrowers whose books are overdue. The Masked Retriever, I am the Masked Retriever. So don't forget your due date or I'm coming after you. That's when I become the Masked Retriever. Someone's got to do it, and that somebody is me. The Masked Retriever, I am the Masked Retriever. The bravest, boldest hero that you'll probably ever see. The Masked Retriever, I am the Masked Retriever. The bravest, boldest hero that you'll probably ever see.
I've got to get these books back on the shelf. Vámonos! Let's go to Viejo California and the village square in my beautiful book-filled library. My library! Isn't it beautiful? I love it here. And look at all these books.
Actually, I'd rather read them.
Buenos dias. Hello, villager Tasha.
I've got books to return, librarian Uniqua.
Cool, I'll check them in. Right on time, I see.
Yes, I always bring my books back on time.
You should never have an overdue library book.
That's right. And now you can borrow some more.
Oh, goody. That's what I love about the library. The library, the library. I love, love, love the library. One thing you should know about me. I love, love, love the library. It's a place that's bright and warm. It's a place that's calm and quiet. It's a place where you can read a book and you don't have to buy it. The chairs are nice and comfy. The lighting is just right. Any book you would want is here. And if I could, I'd stay all night. I like to read biographies and scientific theory. There's comic books and cookbooks too, and the history of Lake Erie. I find a book and sit and read by the light of the tasteful lamp. And if you want to take it home, I'll stamp it with my trusty stamp. What if I want a particular book that's high up on a shelf? We've got rolling footstools so you can get it down yourself. And if that book's up really high, that's no tricky matter. Just come and ask the librarian and I'll climb my fancy ladder. To read next. It's called The Case of the Climbing Cat by Cynthia Ryland.
Maybe somebody has borrowed it. I'll look it up. Yes, here it is. The Case of the Climbing Cat by Cynthia Ryland is checked out to Don Austin.
The most important person in Viejo California? I didn't know he liked to read.
I guess he does. Oh no! It's overdue.
No!
Yes! Don Austin should have brought it back yesterday.
I can't believe it. No one, not even the most important person in Viejo California, should have an overdue book.
You're absolutely right, Villager Tasha.
Do you hear that?
Don Austin's carriage. Maybe he's bringing the book back right now. Don Austin! Don Austin! Don Austin! Please wait! Don Austin! Buenos dias. Good day, Don Austin. I'm so glad you're here to bring your book back.
I'm not here to bring my book back.
But your book is overdue.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
I'm not giving this book back.
But Don Austin, you must. The book is overdue.
I don't care. I'm not giving it back.
But Don Austin.
I'm keeping it. Guards, to the hacienda. Drive on, drive on. Si, senor. Yes, sir.
Don Austin. Don Austin, you must return the book.
I can't believe it. He wouldn't give it back.
I know. But I will get that book back.
But how? Don Austin's hacienda is guarded, and those guards never let anybody in.
Don't worry. I'll get in.
But Don Austin is the most important person in Viejo California.
No one is so important that they can have an overdue book. I'm going to get that book back.
I'm going to get that book back. You're going to get that book.
If you think I can't, you're wrong. I'm going to get that book. Someone has not returned it. I know exactly who. He took it out a long while back, and now it's overdue.
It's called The Case of the Climbing Cat. It came from the fiction stack. Don Austin took that precious book,
and now I'll get it back. I'm going to get that book back. I'm going to get that book. Not going to give this book back. I'm going to keep this book. He does just what he wants to, and here's the reason why. Is Viejo California's most important guy. Giving back this book, well, that's not in my plans. I think I'd rather keep it here in my important hands. Not going to give this book back. I'm going to keep this book. I said so 'cause I said so. I'm going to keep this book. He may be the richest guy in Viejo California, but even he can't break the rules. I mean it, yes, I warn ya. I'm going to get that book back.
You're going to get that book.
I don't care, big shot or not. I'm going to get that book. Not going to give this book back. I'm going to keep this book. We're gonna guard that Don, so he's gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna get that book.
We'll see about this.
So, Librarian Uniqua, how are you going to get that book back?
I'll think of something. Say, how about putting back some books? I've got a big pile here.
Oh, goody. I'd love to. You know, there is one person who can get that book back. The Masked Retriever.
The Masked Retriever?
Well, I better get to work. Lots of books to put away.
She's right. If John Austin won't give that book back, then this is a job for the Masked Retriever.
Librarian Uniqua? I wonder where that librarian went.
Time to go to work, TORONADO. There's an overdue book out there, and the Masked Retriever is going to get it back. Vámonos, TORONADO, to Don Austin's hacienda.
Okay, Tyrone, keep your eyes open tonight. That librarian might try and sneak in and get Don Austin's overdue book.
Oh, I'm not worried about some librarian.
You're not?
Nope, I can keep her out. I'm worried about the Masked Retriever.
The Masked Retriever?
When a book is overdue, nobody can keep the Masked Retriever out.
You think?
I know. And you know what else? Wherever the Masked Retriever has been, she leaves a big black check mark.
No.
Yes. We haven't got a chance.
Well, keep your eyes open anyway. I'm going to go guard inside.
Well, here goes nothing.
Psst, TORONADO, here's what we're going to do. While I sneak inside and find that overdue book, I want you to try over to the other side of the hacienda and wait under that window with the light. It's Don Austin's study. Shh, here comes the guard. I'll whistle when I'm ready, okay? And be quiet.
Did you hear something? Me neither. The Masked Retriever!
Don Austin? Everything okay in here? Yes, everything's fine. Everything seems okay outside. I mean, there's no sign of that librarian.
The librarian? Yes, she wants this book, but I'm going to keep it.
But, Don Austin, even though you are the most important person in Viejo California, you shouldn't keep an overdue book.
I know, but I'm not going to give it back. Just keep that librarian out of here.
Austin, have you ever heard of the masked retriever?
Who's that?
Well, when a book is missing from the library and it's overdue, the masked retriever gets the book back.
The masked retriever? Do you think the masked retriever is coming to get this book back?
Probably.
Well, I don't care about the masked retriever. I'm keeping this book. Guard! Guard!
Yes, Don Austin.
We are leaving tonight for Mexico, and I am taking this book with me. Get the armored carriage.
Yes, Don Austin.
And hurry!
Yes, Don Austin.
We must catch that carriage before the overdue book leaves Viejo California forever. Run, Toronado, run! I will get that book back.
Hurry! Hurry! To Mexico! Yeah! Yeah! It's the masked retriever! Faster! Faster!
Run, Tornado, run!
For no one can outrun the masked retriever. I'll stay in hot pursuit on my speedy, trusty horse. To Mexico! The masked retriever. I am the masked retriever. No one can outrun me, including you, of course.
Give me that book. It's overdue.
Never! Faster, guards, faster!
I must get that book back. Faster, Tornado, run! Stop this carriage!
Never!
We can't stop the carriage of the most important person in Viejo California when he's running away to Mexico with an overdue book. Faster, Tyrone!
I must get that book back. Tornado, please, run faster. Run as fast as you can.
The masked retriever! Faster! Faster!
Yeah, yeah! Run, horses, run! I will get that book back.
No! I'm keeping this book! I'm keeping it!
Halt! We must protect Don Austin.
Not from the masked retriever. Look!
What?
Ah! The masked retriever! Don Austin, I demand that you give me that book back.
Never! Ha!
Steady, Toronado. I am going to get that book back. Don Austin!
Ah!
You cannot escape me. I am the masked retriever, and you have an overdue book.
No! No! Leave me alone!
I want that book back now.
But I haven't finished it.
What?
I haven't finished it yet. I'm only on page 10, and it's 20 pages long.
Really?
Really. And it's a really good book. But it's taken me a really long time to read.
So that's why you wouldn't give the book back.
Uh-huh. I just want to see how it comes out.
Oh, well, you know, you can take this book back to the library and renew it.
Renew it? What's that?
The librarian will check it out again so you can have more time to finish it.
Seriously?
Totally. But you must hurry before the library closes.
I will. I will call my guard to bring my carriage. And thank you, Masked Retriever. Masked Retriever?
Take that book back!
So what about that overdue book?
I'm pretty sure sure it will be back before the library closes.
Presenting the most important person in Viejo California, Don Austin.
Oh,
Excuse me, this book is overdue, but I haven't finished it yet. So I'm wondering, can I renew it?
Why, of course you can.
Now I'm happy and I have this happy look. 'Cause now I've got the time to finish up this book. Hey, Don Austin, I'm glad to let you do it. You did the right thing. You came here to renew it. I don't have to run off like a bandit for the border. I don't have to worry that my books are not in order. Looks like we got us a happy, happy ending. It all worked out and nobody's sore. Looks like we got us a happy, happy ending. Better than the ending I was picturing before. Now I'm smiling and here's what it's all about. When he returns that book, then I can take it out. We're still guarding, but now we're happy guards. 'Cause now that things are settled, our job is not so hard. I'm so pleased that soon that book will be back in the stacks. We're so pleased that now we can just hang out and relax. Looks like we got us a happy, happy ending. It all worked out and everybody won. Looks like we got us a happy, happy ending. The best kind of ending when adventures are done. The best kind of ending when adventures are done. The best kind of ending when adventures are done. A happy ending.
So, how did you find out that you can renew a book?
Have you ever heard of the Masked Retriever?
Who wants to come to my house for vegetable quesadillas?
I do.
All right.
Me too.
I love the library.
That was an excellent library book chasing adventure, don't you think?
Sure was.
It was awesome.
It was great.
We got the whole wide world in our yard to explore. Now it's time for us to have a snack. Meet you next time when we're back with your friends, the Backyardigans. See ya!
See you later.
Later!
See you soon. See ya. I am the masked retriever.